A drunken customer set his sights on Katie, refusing to back down no matter how others tried to intervene. In a moment of desperation, Linda shot and killed him. The tavern had a strict rule. If a customer died because of an employee, that employee had to pay with their own life. As a result, Linda was sent to the gallows.
Let this be an example.
Linda's death devastated Katie. To survive here, one had to pay a price. Her face grew a little more mature and hardened. She learned how to please and deal with the tavern's patrons. But an accident once again upended her life. One day, the hot-tempered Amy injured a customer's tongue. The owner, Frank, initially planned to settle with money, but the man demanded something even more extreme.
That fucking bitch's tongue off!
To calm everyone's anger, Frank had no choice but to cut out Amy's tongue with a dagger. Hearing Amy's agonized screams, Katie wanted to help but was powerless. Luckily, Amy's injury wasn't fatal. Aside from never being able to speak again, she was okay. After this incident, Amy refused to stay in this place of heartbreak. She took Katie with her to the local matchmaking agency, arranged for a match with a man who didn't mind that she was mute, and planned to start a new life. But on the very night her friend packed to leave, her father appeared. To avoid being recognized, Katie had to wear a veil. But Pierce noticed something was off. He felt 2 moles on Katie's neck and immediately recognized her. Katie fell into Pierce's grasp once again. Looking at the familiar face, Pierce was visibly excited. Katie backed away in fear. Enraged, Pierce quickly drew his belt and swung it at her.
Somebody help! Help!
You are mine!
Help!
It is God's will!
Amy rushed in. Pierce ordered her out, but she slashed his face with a knife. Pierce lunged and grabbed Amy's right hand, driving the dagger into her chest. Then he planned to take Katie away, but Katie got up, pushed Pierce to the ground, ran to Amy's side, and slit Pierce's throat with the dagger. Knowing she would die if discovered, Katie placed the dagger in Pierce's hand and then burned Amy's head, creating the illusion that she was already dead. Afterward, she sought out a doctor to help her cut out her own tongue, but he couldn't bring himself to do it. Katie had no choice but to do it herself. She then went to another town, planning to marry the man under Amy's identity. Since he had never seen Amy, they married without issue and had a child. Katie became a respected midwife in the community. One day, a new pastor arrived at the church. Katie froze when she recognized the familiar voice. Turning, she realized it was Pierce. The stab from years ago hadn't killed him. At that moment, a pregnant woman in the church went into labor. Katie had no choice but to deliver the baby, revealing herself to Pierce. The baby's head was too large, making the delivery life-threatening, forcing a choice between the mother and the child. But the mother's own mother insisted they save both. Not wanting to waste time, Katie made the decision herself and saved the mother. But the family didn't thank her. Instead, they accused her of being a murderer. That night, the woman's husband came to Katie's home with a gun, demanding her life in return. Pierce suddenly appeared and blocked him, then dismissed him with just 2 words. Looking into Pierce's fierce eyes, Katie knew he wasn't there to help her. The next morning, they discovered that the sheep in the barn had been gutted. The husband assumed it was the pregnant woman's husband and rushed out with his son to demand an explanation. Katie stayed behind to clean up the sheep, but as soon as she entered the barn, the back door slammed shut. Through the crack, she saw Pierce taking her daughter. She tried to climb out the window to pursue him, but accidentally fell from a height and passed